They say marijuana is a gateway drug, but there has never been a time I smoked weed and then wanted to go try meth. Welcome to Piles and Smiles. We're bringing smiles and piles. I'm August. Today, it is February 2nd, 2020, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Had a great weekend. I just got in town. Well, I just got back home a couple days ago. Back in on Thursday. I think that was the 30th or the 29th. I don't know. Wait. Yeah. 30th, right? 20, whatever. I got back home on Thursday. I had went home to visit. Went back up to New York to go visit for a week. It was a family emergency. The hotel we stayed in was trash. It was like the extended stay America, garbage. Listen, the room was hot. You couldn't turn down, you turned down the heat and it was still hot. The bed was crazy uncomfortable. And I understand it was a low. Oh goodness, excuse me. I understand it was a low budget hotel, or whatever the case may be. But yo, I never been in a hotel where they don't come get the trash. You gotta take your own trash out. You gotta change your own sheets in bed. I never been in a hotel like that, so I was like, this is whack. And to top things off, my last night staying there, I had some people come through to chill at the hotel, and I ended up getting some wings, right? So there's this place called McGregor's, okay? That was I want to say maybe a 2-minute walk up the street, okay, from the hotel. So went there, grabbed a 20-piece wing. I get back to the hotel. I pop open that styrofoam, and there is 19 flats and one drumstick. Listen, I have never felt so disrespected in my life. You mean to tell me that you couldn't give me 10 drumsticks, 10 wings? I do not like flats. I ate them though. I still ate them, but I would prefer drumsticks. And I just felt, I was like, listen, I want to go back. I want to come back down to North Carolina because I couldn't do it. The hotel and them drumsticks, the drumsticks just sent me over. I couldn't do it no more. So, cause I was gonna stay a couple more days, but after that drumstick incident, nah, I had to come home. All right, so let's go ahead and get things jumping off. First, we got a couple games that's gonna be coming out this week. For PlayStation Plus, we got Sims 4 and we have BioShock the collection, which I've actually been a little bit interested in playing BioShock. I've seen my brother play BioShock and beat it. Of course, I love Sims 4. I got Sims 4 on PS. I already have Sims 4. I went and bought the disc for PS4, and I have it on. I have it modded out on my PC. But I'm really excited for the BioShock. And then Epic Games on the 6th, they have Ticket to Ride, and I think I'm gonna butcher this name, but Carcassonne or Carcassonne or Carcassonne. I'm pretty sure it's Carcassonne, but they both dropped on the 6th. I thought it was gonna be 3 games that was coming out, but I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at. Maybe I was just looking at I think Farming Simulator is up there right now. So when they showed the next 2 games, I just probably wasn't paying attention. I'm still sleepy. I'm trying to catch up on all the sleep I lost from being back home. But yeah, those are a couple free games. And I didn't mention Xbox because, who gives a fuck about Xbox? I really didn't feel like looking because I don't even play my Xbox like that. So yeah, moving on. The first bit of news that I have is I wanted to get into this Predator hunting ground. So back in December, during PlayStation State of Play, the team Ilphonic, I think, Ilphonic announced Predator, the Predator Hunting Grounds. Mind you, this is the same team that brought us Friday the 13th, where, you know, you had Jason, who is essentially a disappearing zombie, and you are either on the camper side or you're Jason, and you have to get away from Jason or kill the campers depending on what side you on. So pretty much this is going to be the same, kind of the same thing, where you're either the Predator or you're on the fire team. Now the fire team is going to be first person, Predator is going to be third person, similar to Evolve. And instead of you having to find keys, batteries to get away from Jason, also, you know what, but you get armed with like bats and hatchets and firecrackers, noisemakers, and shuckers. You can shuck them to stop Jason. And this one is a shooter, obviously. So you'll be put in the jungle, and you're gonna have to complete objectives for you to get to the chopper to get out of the jungle. You have things like hacking hard drives, activating generators, and then freeing outposts, which may change the dynamic of the set mission. So that seems like it's gonna be fun. I did see something, if I'm not mistaken, where there's gonna be like NPCs around the map that you can kill as well. So I assume that you're gonna have like computers kind of like defending these outposts and hard drives and stuff on top of the Predator, you know, stopping you. And obviously I would assume that if that is the case, that the NPCs will probably gonna be shoot at the fire team and the Predator. They won't be on anybody's side. So which, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of gore, there's gonna be bullets. So I assume that this is gonna be a lot more fun than Friday the 13th, because you know that game was just, it was fun in its own right, but it didn't hold my attention like that. And it only was fun with friends, like playing with other people, and then that fun was only like it was very limited. It was a very limited window of fun. Playing that game. So you have your, obviously with the fire team, you have your typical like sniper, assault, sniper and assault classes, the typical classes. And then with the Predator, you have a hunter, a scout, and a berserker, which each class is going to have their perks. Same thing with the fire team, each class is going to have their certain perks for you to team up and take the Predator down or keep the Predator at bay. I don't know if I know the objective is to get out of the jungle. I'm not sure how it would be with killing the Predator. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And then there's also a female Predator that you can choose. So I'm not sure if she's going to be a fourth class, or if she's going to be included in the original 3 classes. And then you can just choose a female version. And obviously each class is going to have their own weapons, which, you know, I'm kind of excited for this game. I enjoy games like this. You know, Evolve was fun once again. Evolve was fun with friends, but there was just like the monsters were very overpowered. So I hope there's like a balance to, obviously the Predator in this game should be overpowered, but I hope there's a balance depending on what type of the Predator should be overpowered to a certain extent, but I hope that there's a balance with the fire team, with finding some kind of combination of who you pick to go against a certain class of the Predator. So to kind of like offset things. So I'm kind of excited for this game. I probably won't pick it up day one. Probably wait a month or two until it drops, and maybe they like iron out some bugs and see where it goes, because I assume that this will have a lot more content than Friday the 13th was, because it was just, I don't know, a little bland. You know, you had the fatalities, but it was just the same 3 maps. They didn't add any maps, which, you know, you forgetting, yeah, Jason was a zombie who haunted the campgrounds, but he also went to New York. So he was a traveler, cultured, and he went to space. You know what I'm saying? And he went to space. And I'm pretty sure Trump would definitely want him on his team. What's that for? The Space Force? I'm pretty sure he would want Jason on his team. Remember Jason X with the silver face, with the silver mask? I'm pretty sure Trump want him on Space Force. So Jason is not only a murderous, disappearing zombie, but he's also well-traveled. He's a I can't even keep a serious face. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, I'm excited for this game. What do you think? Have you ever heard of this game? Would you be interested in this game? Yeah, I would definitely like to know what are your thoughts on a Predator hunting grounds. So moving on, I came across these glasses by the company of Mutrix. I can't say these names today. Mutrix. They are a Kickstarter. So they have a Kickstarter for glasses specifically made for gamers. They are made after they're created after in the liking of Game Boy. So they have like a retro feel. They have the Game Boy buttons on the side, which control the volume, the mute buttons, the volume buttons. They are gaming glasses where you can have Bluetooth capabilities, where you can plug them up, hook them up to your phone, Switch, tablets, and game on them. So they have a speaker in the ear where you can hear, you know, the sound. Not only is it for gaming, but you can use them. You can just wear them as glasses. So they're fashionable. You just wear them as a fashion statement. They have 2 swappable lenses, one for UV protection from the sun, and then one from a pair of shades, lenses that are anti-blue light. So if you're not familiar with what blue light is, that is what emits from your screens, your phone, tablet, TV, monitor, switch. So that's what light comes from your screen and boom, pops you in the face. A lot of times when you're looking at these devices, that's what keeps you up also. So if you're ever trying to go to sleep and you can't really rest, and you're looking at your phone, that's the reason. And that's a lot of times that's why they've added like the warm hue, so it makes it easier on your eyes when you're looking at a screen. So the night mode makes the screen warmer instead of that bright blue light that keeps you up. They also you can also use it as a phone, so you can use it. Not use this phone, but you also talk on the glasses, so you can hook it up and talk on. If someone calls you, you can answer the call on your glasses and use that as like Bluetooth headset for the phone. Hands-free phone, hands-free calling. Also, I don't know what the battery life is on these bad boys, but it says long gameplay. That's the long play time. And then it's waterproof. So for the sweaty ass games in Splatoon, when you're sitting here trying to get away from those fucking people who use the rollers, listen, the rollers, the umbrella, and there's a third one that I can't remember. I know there's a third one that I can't stand, but I know for a fact it's but you know what? Fuck it. I'll find out later and I'll let y'all know. But those funny ass games in Splatoon, so it's waterproof, so you gotta worry about anything. Now, me personally, glasses look dope, right? This is a great idea, and then this company already has other glasses. They specialize in audio, but you already have like other glasses for listening to music and stuff, and this one's supposed to be tailored towards gamers. And if you're anything like me, I don't like putting stuff in my ears, so I like over the head, over the ear headphones. I don't like buds, so these would be perfect. My only concern would be the bleed. So if, like, for example, if you're sitting in bed and you checking out your favorite OnlyFans page and your partner's next to you, are they gonna hear what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a sex phone operator and you're doing your thing, is anybody gonna be able to is it glasses are fire, okay? And if you do want a pair, I think they retail like $200, but on the Kickstarter, if you back up the Kickstarter, you get them half off. So I mean, it's dope. You check it out, and everything. The link will be in the description below if you do want to look at them. This is not a sponsorship. I just seen that this piece of tech was out, and I like tech, and I love when new technology come out that could possibly make your life easier. I mean, and this gives that Game Boy geek nerd vibe to it. So I was like, I wanted to talk about it, just kind of like spread the word, just in case anybody was interested in buying them. The last thing that I want to talk about is Chris Rock. Chris Rock is coming with a new movie, and it's a horror film. And if you don't know about it, it's called Saw the Organ Donor. Now, this is going to be the 9th installment of the series, an original story from the brain of Chris Rock. And he's going to be playing a detective, and Samuel Jackson is going to be his daddy. Going to be directed by Darren Lynn Boozman. He's also he was the co-writer of Saw 2 and director of Saw 3, Saw 4, and Saw 6. So first off, none of the Saws were really good after 2, right? 2 was the last good Saw movie, but you got to give it to the fact that the Saw movies, the engineering that went into those contraptions, I mean, untouched. Like, shit was pure fire, and the gore in the movies were great. Story not so much, but I mean, who watches Saw movies for the stories? You watch some shits for the deaths. Anyway, Chris Rock says a lot of times I go to the movies or I watch a TV show and I go, wow, 2 jokes would have made a big difference in that. I love Saw, but I was like, wow, it's almost no humor at all. So it seems like a good place, a good fertile ground. By the way, the new Saw, I've seen like a rough cut. It's still Saw. It's bloody, it's gory, but there's like a sprinkle of humor in there. We're not revamping it. It's not a scary movie. It's Saw. So when I first read this article, I was thinking to myself, okay, Chris Rock coming to Saw. Chris Rock is bringing this Saw movie, and I could think of is Pootie Tang. Why Did I Get Married? No, wait, is that Why Did I Get Married? No, it's not Why Did I Get Married. I Think I Love My Wife. Yeah, I think that's the movie. I Think I Love My Wife. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, but then it reminded me of Jordan Peele. So Jordan Peele, I first seen Jordan Peele on Mad TV, crumping and doing a bunch of skits on Mad TV. Then he was in a couple of movies. He had his show with his show Key and Peele on Comedy Central, and now he is all horror. So he's jumping into came out with Get Out. He did Us. He's bringing back Candyman. So I'm thinking, like, okay, I want to give it a try, because I definitely was a little on the fence about this, but I'm willing to give it a try and see what he does. because you can definitely do a horror film with some humor like that. What was that movie? Oh man, what was the movie with not hide and go seek? Shit, it just came out. It was about the girl. She married into a family, and then they had to play. There was a tradition where they had to play hide and go seek. It literally just came out like maybe 6 months ago. But I'll probably put the movie up here if I can. I'm gonna find out what it is, and I'll put a little thing up here. Anyway, so that was like a dark humor. It had gore, it had deaths in it, but it also had really comedic parts. So I'm really interested to see what Chris Rock brings to this. And I mean, I'm kind of excited. It's called The Only Daughter. It drops in March, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second. Hold on. May. So it comes out May 15th, 2020. It's gonna have, like I said, Samuel Jackson, Chris Rock, Marisol Nichols, Max. I don't know how to say his name. Mingala. Sorry if I butchered that. But yeah, what do you think? Like, you think that Chris Rock should just stay in comedies? I mean, he has had some serious roles where there's still like comedic parts. But yeah, how do you feel about Chris Rock being the next face of Saw, or in the new Saw movie, bringing his own story? And the last thing that I want to discuss is Pop of the Week. We got Tyrese. Tyrese when he was bitten. I don't know if you remember, but this he died in the house. They ended up going to they found some community, and they had went in the house to go search for some things, and the Tyrese, I think, if I'm not mistaken, zombie popped out the closet, caught him, bit his arm. He killed the zombie, of course, but he got bit, and so he just chilled. And this is him. I think it was a Hot Topic exclusive. It was a Hot Topic exclusive. Listen, I remember in the comics where he was in the gym and he killed all the zombies in the gym, and then there was the same kind of scene was in the TV show, but except for it was outside and he got surrounded by all the zombies and he murdered every single one of them and came out untouched. And then this bitch ass zombie jumped out of the closet, sneak attack on him, and bit him. Oh man, he was definitely one of my favorite characters. But that's my Pop of the Week. And let me know what you thought about anything that I talked about today. Yeah, definitely give me your thoughts. Drop a comment, drop a like would be appreciated. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know also. And I do appreciate you coming through, rocking with me. Until next time, take it easy. Deuces.